Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. You guys, I'm going to get these done. If you want to know how I party, I will tell you that it is New Year's Eve and I am at home working on my journal prompts. It's true. Um, there was a time when we used to go big on New Year's Eve, and then we started settling down and we did the kid thing for many, many, many years. And now our kids are out without us, and my husband and I are home. I quite frankly could go to bed. It is not even 9 o'clock yet, so I can't really go to bed yet. But as most of you know, if you've been following me, it's snowy here, and I want no part of driving out in the snow at midnight. Both my kids, Rue just went for ice cream. They'll be back shortly, and then they will be in for the night. And my boy went out for the night, like he'll stay. So I feel better when people are where they're going to be for the night. That's just me. So anyway, we watched some football, and I'm determined, you guys, to get these pages done. Now, I know by the time you see this, it will not be New Year's Eve still, but that's okay. I am going to get them done, and I've already purchased the prompts for next year. So here we go. We are on week 51. This is the Collage Weekly Planner by Marguerite Miller. I will leave her channel below. Please go to her channel. You can find her website link there, her Etsy store. I purchased the digital copy. She sells a planner for next year as well. That's already printed up in a beautiful book and all that kind of stuff. But I went ahead and purchased the digital printout of all the prompts for next year. And it was completely affordable. Please, please, please check her out below because it's just been so much fun. And I appreciate all of your encouragement through the year and following, and it's just been a hoot. So I am definitely doing this again next year. It is super good for me and my brain, and just it pushes my creativity. So without further ado, let's get week 51 done. I have pulled one thing, and I don't know why, but this just spoke to me, and it will be on this page. So everything else is going to work around it. That's where we're at. Okay. Something underlined in red, a form or a portion of a form, stitching, a portion of a postcard, washi tape, and something that sits on a table. Now, ironically, something that sits on a table is the bonus prompt or the last prompt. So if you're not familiar with these Marguerite Miller challenges, you can either sub that in and replace one of these or add it. So I have chosen the optional prompt as the one thing that will absolutely be on this page. So let's see what else we can find. Okay, so what I like to do is the first thing I'm going to do is pull out my Happy Mail drawer, which is right here. And I like to go through this first. Well, I have two things. I actually have a folder for this challenge that I've put together. Because it started, I have so many drawers of different things, you guys, but it started, repeating a few things that I felt like, oh, that might come up on the list again. As an example, one of which would be something in a foreign language. And so I've pulled a few things in here that have foreign languages or maps or I felt like, I don't know. So as an example, here is a form. So we could use this, right? I pulled it obviously because of the foreign language, but so we'll just see. So I do have this entire folder, but let's go through the Happy Mail bucket first because I like to hoard all my stuff and put it in my bucket and then not use it. Look at this. Oh my gosh. It's so stinking cute. Okay. We're going to look inside and just see. So what are we looking for? A form, some stitching, a postcard. That's it. Oh no, something underlined in red. Well, we can add the red. So we're really, look at this. Look at that. Now, this is not what I thought I'd pull for stitching. This is the cutest thing ever. Look at this. This might be from Janet. Oh, is this a note? Let's see. It doesn't say on the... It does. It's from Janet and Freddie. Look at this. I've never made anything like this. It has stitching right here. Can you see it? Oh my gosh. Okay. Stitching done. Janet, look at you. Sage dyed paper. Oh my goodness. I don't even know about that. And look at that beautiful butterfly. Look at that. Oh, sending love to you, Janet and Freddie. Look at the broccoli. Oh God, I'm pulling the broccoli. It's going on tomorrow's page, you guys, tomorrow. Cliche or not, I do not care. It all starts tomorrow. Dun, dun, dun. I still have to register for a couple things, actually. But I was going to start Monday, actually. My Arbonne 30 Days to Healthy Living. Huge groups of people are starting it on Monday, and huge group is starting it the following Monday, the 10th. I think the 10th. Yeah. Look at this amazing paper. Now, ironically, I have not even looked at the page that we're creating on because I guess I should do that. Sometimes that dictates what's happening in my life. Okay, these are the pages. I already know I have to use the whole thing because look at this gargantuan thing. Okay, but I think we're okay with colors. I think it's going to go, I think we're fine. So I don't have to worry about too much. I pulled this just because it's amazing and it kind of, look at this little thing. You guys have never even seen, oh, Janet, you're so sweet. I want to do little things like this. I don't know. Oh gosh. Okay. What am I looking for? A form and a postcard. See, I did put the dried flowers back in here because this is where I would look for them. Why they weren't in here when I was looking for them, I do not know. Look at this fabulous tag. This is from Deidre a long time ago, I know. Okay. Stay focused, Allison. Stay focused. I would love to find something underlined in red, but I think I'm just going to have to do it. But I do think there is a postcard in here. I have a few things in here that are not Happy Meal. I don't know why I put them in this drawer. I just did because it felt like that's where I would look for them, because now I think that's a postcard. Okay. So now we're just really looking for a form or a portion of a form, which could be a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see. So my boy went skiing today, or snowboarding again, and thank goodness he has the pass. We whatever, bought him a pass. There is a smaller postcard I might use just depending on what fits on this page. I'm doing it like this. I'm hoping you guys can see my bucket. Do I even have you? Let's move you a little bit so you can see better. And I have to flip it up or I can't see. Otherwise, I'd put it in my lap. That's what I normally do. I mean, that could be a form, but I don't really think of that as a form. So this is the sort of thing where I do think I'll go pull something from my collage weekly planner folder. These were left over from Happy Meal. I used all the rest when I made that rainbow journal. Anyway, okay, what was I saying? My boy went to the mountain today again, and thank goodness he has the pass because it was packed, he said, which we didn't know. We didn't know if it would be totally busy today or totally not busy today. I think it's one way or the other, with the holiday. But it was totally packed, and he said he only got because he got home kind of late is why. And we were like, what? And he's like, oh my gosh, it was totally packed. And they only got a few runs in, which was interesting by the time they got where they had to get. Okay, I don't see a form in here. Of course, that is not a great... There's some little tiny postcards. They're getting smaller, folks. They're getting smaller. I do think I want to go through this drawer and maybe sort of organize it, like layer it in similar items or something. I don't know. I just do this. I just, go through it and pull out stuff. But I have at least 6 envelopes I've seen. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to find a form in here. So we'll put this drawer away, and then we'll go through the folder, because I know I have some forms in there, and if not, I have a bunch in another thing behind me, because that's how I roll. Okay. I do have to put this one on my lap. I do apologize. I know you don't have full view of what I have on my lap. Okay, this is a little packet of yumminess I got from Santa because I was super good this year and he left this in my stocking. But no form in there. But obviously lots of tickets and stuff, which I thought might be good. Okay, so, oops, sorry. Now I have football music playing in my head, so sorry. I want to sing like a fight song. Georgia just whooped up on Michigan, so that is great, but not even a good game, which kind of is lame. Okay, I'm going to use this. This came off of a Happy Mail, and I'm going to... I don't know what I want to do. It has my address on it, so I think we want to just cover it. And I happen to have the most cutest little... Oh, that's not even big enough. So let's rethink that. Okay, I'm going to cut it. Wow. Almost. Okay, so there's that. It came off a Happy Mail from Sweet Valley in Italy. And I'll just toss that. Okay, so there's a form. We just don't have something underlined in red, but we can do that. Stitching, or I could not do that prompt because I'm using the last prompt. So we don't have to put red on this, which would make me happy because you can see there's no red anywhere else. So if we don't do that, we have a form, we have stitching, we have a portion of a postcard. I definitely have some washi and something that sits on a table. We are ready to go. We are ready to go. Here we go. All right. This is exciting. So I hope you guys are doing what you want to do for New Year's. Gosh, we've had some wild ones, I tell you. But I honestly say this all the time. For those of you that have been here for a while, my parents can out party me still. They are literally out tonight with all their friends. Yeah. And we just have not ever been that couple. It's weird. I mean, that's not true. We used to be that couple until we had kids. And then once we had kids, I don't know. I just became a hermit. Here's what happened. I'll tell you the story. I think I've told you guys before. My parents have always gone out and been totally social and had all sorts of events to go to. And as we grew up, we were left with the babysitter. And so many, many years on New Year's Eve, I remember being with the babysitter. And we would get out pots and pans and all sorts of stuff. Well, if I was at one house, if I was at the other house, anyway, it doesn't matter. So we would we would get out pots and pans and like the little, fun poppers and whatnot, and run up and down the neighborhood, and like all the kids in the neighborhood. We had so many kids on our block, and it was just so much fun. And we all had slumber parties, and we'd run around in our pajamas. It was just like amazing memories. Well, because that's what my memories were growing up, that's what I wanted to create for my children. And so that's what we've always done. We've always had lots of kids over since we've had kids. We always did kid-oriented parties, I guess is what I'm saying. Even if we went to other people's houses, it was like show up in your pajamas, or it was a theme, or it was a sock op, or I don't know. Yeah, party all night, whatever, celebrate, and then sometimes we'd stay, sometimes, I don't know. It was just fun. And even up until, well, not last year, the year before, we've always had kids here. We've always been in the house where the teens are welcome to come and stay. And yeah, I remember the night before we moved to Washington, I hosted 26 kids, I think, in our California house. Literally, there was nothing there. I had nothing. They had to bring everything, like towels, foods, plates, everything. We had nothing. The moving truck had already left. All we had was our suitcases and stuff we were packing in the van. We had no furniture. And I hosted like all these kids in this pool party all night for New Year's, and to say goodbye. But yeah, I don't particularly want to go anywhere. I can tell you that. So yeah. But I am also grateful we're not hosting tonight, because it's a little different. Yeah, I don't know. I don't need a bunch of, well, I certainly don't need all the college kids in my house. I can tell you that. I'm so grateful someone else is hosting them tonight. Because that's a different bird. And then they're good kids, don't get me wrong. Yeah. Excuse me, as I'm chewing gum, I forgot to spit it out. I'm really sorry. I just realized I was still chomping in your ear. Okay. Oh my, we're stuck. Okay, so we have a form or a portion of a form. Okay, and we have something that sits on a table. So I am not going to do this red thing. I'm not going to do that because that's bothering me. Okay, jacket off. You guys, Rue was asking me the other night, because I always wear my college sweatshirt, and she's like, how old is that? I'm like, what are you talking about? How old is it? It's from when I went to college. It's my first freshman sweatshirt. Like, it's old, like me. What do you... So we were looking it up. She's like, maybe we could get you a new one. I'm like, why do I need a new one? This one's perfect. It has holes in it. It's ripped. It's, yeah. But anyway, we were looking it up, and they don't sell the one I have anymore, obviously, whatever. And so we looked it up, and we found one on eBay, and it was like vintage 1980s blah, blah, blah sweatshirt. And I was like almost crying. Like, vintage? Oh, what? It makes me sad. I'm vintage. I'm liking this layout just like this already. So I think like I'm willing to commit to like gluing this down already, like this form kind of here, even if I layer on top of it, and then this here. So I think we can just do that. All right, I do have my tea here. I was like, this is my life, you guys. This is how exciting my life is. It's 9 o'clock, not even 9 o'clock yet. Well, it probably is now, but it's 9 o'clock our time. Which one, we normally watch the East Coast ball, and then we're like, can we go to bed now? Because, so it's almost 9 o'clock at night. And even if we're going to stay up till midnight, which I very well may now if my kid isn't going to be home, but I think they're coming back here. Anyway, my big decision is like, do I drink herbal tea or caffeinated tea at 9 o'clock at night right now? Because it's like, do I want to stay up or can I go to bed? Because I'm telling you what, if I could journal and take a bath and read my book and go to bed, that's what I would choose. I'm like, oh my God, something's totally wrong with me. However, yeah, I got a good workout in the morning. So I'm praying. We're not supposed to have any snow. I have not worked out in, okay, I'm back. Yeah, got cut off. Can't imagine. I know. All right, this is what happened. This is where we're at. So I added a bird from that postcard. I cut it out and put it on here. And then I've added washi here, and now we're on stitching. I've decided I'm not going to use this sweet little thing from Janet. I don't want to use it. I can't explain it. I just don't want to use it. And so I'm not gonna, and I want to hold on to it for, I don't know why. I found a rub-on that looks like stitching, and so we're going to use that. So where did I leave off? I think I was talking about, yeah, working out. I haven't worked out in a week, and I feel disgusting. And so, yeah. So if I can get out of here, I'm going to go work out in the morning in the gym. And if I can't get out of here, I'm going to go ruck. So just by myself. I think I'm signing up for a rucking challenge for January. I just can't. I just don't know if I can commit. I'm going to be really honest. It's a little bit of a commitment, and obviously I don't want to sign up for it if I can't do it. So I have to just either decide. I got to plan out what I'm doing with my life pretty much. And then, but yeah, well, I gotta have some sort of challenge or something because yeah, I need the motivation and I need the accountability. So that's what the Arbonne 30 days is really. It's just accountability and a group of, well, lots and lots of people, obviously. I know a lot of people are starting 75 hard tomorrow. I've never finished it. I only got 37 days the first time. The second time I didn't even get that hard. That far. I think I jumped into it too quickly. I was doing a live, I think, when I was like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll start tomorrow. And I don't know how many days I made it. I did not, because I hadn't planned really. I think I only made it like 18 days or something, but whatever. It's okay. I mean, it's just 18 days of, 18 more days than I had, whatever. So that's fine. But anyway, the point is tomorrow I got to decide what I'm doing. And I just have to acknowledge that it's just cold. I'm just cold and not wanting to get up out of bed and not wanting to, like, if I don't have to go to work and leave my house, I'm not leaving. So I want to choose just to change that because it's not feeling great for me now. I've done it for a week, so that will be tomorrow. And I would like to get my planner and everything planned out tonight, but that's not going to happen. I can tell you that. So, okay, here's where we're at. So I think we're done. So something underlined in red we're not going to do. A form or a portion of a form we've used here. Stitching, I use this rub-on for stitching here. A portion of a postcard, I cut this beautiful vintage bird out of this postcard thing, right? I cut him out, wherever he was, okay? So that was that, and now I've added washi, and I've added something that sits on it. Oh, Allison, geez Louise, getting crazy. I've added something that sits on a table, this beautiful plant that this was the thing I pulled first, and I was like, I love it. I don't know what else is going to happen, but that's happening. So this one came together relatively easy, with the exception of the camera cutting out, and now I'll piece it together for you guys and post it. But that's it, you guys. Oh my gosh, we're getting so close. Okay, I'm going to write on here. I'm going to write down here, Collage Weekly Planner 51. And today's date is 12/31/21. We're coming down to the wire. Thank goodness I'm on East Coast and I still have a couple more hours in my night because we have one more week to do. So this is week 51, you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I hope you are well. I hope the new year is bringing you all sorts of blessings and just warm energy that allows you to have calm days and create the days you want. Okay, let's go with that. So, happy New Year to everyone. And again, I know you're watching this after the New Year, but just know that I'm thinking of you, and I'm super grateful for this community. And I hope you're already well into your goals whenever you watch this, and choosing your days with consciousness and awareness. So that's it for me. Thanks for being here. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.